He gets very unhappy. He yells and screams and stamps his foot. He curses and yells and insults anyone nearby. Look, as we know in the state of California, wine is something best served with cheese.
Oh, there you go, the zinger at the end. Joining me to talk about all of this, Republican strategist and Trump supporter Boris Epshteyn, and Democratic strategist Margie O'Meara here with us as well. We'll be talking about the Democrats as well. But let's start with Donald Trump. Boris, is your candidate whining or not?
Absolutely not, and that's kind of, a second-grade zinger from Cruz there at the end. Sort of pot calling kettle black, right? So what is he thinking? He looks terrible doing it. It's so unnatural. It plays into the narrative of Ted Cruz being lying Ted and trying to sneak in there and steal this election away from Donald Trump. Listen, Donald Trump is talking about serious issues. The issue that in the Republican Party and the Democrat Party as well, these processes are so complicated that the voice of the voters is not necessarily heard.
Hey.
Now, having said that, if you look at the map going forward, Trump is up by 33% in New York now, over 50% of the vote, so he'll get a lot of those delegates. Then you're going to Delaware, New Jersey, Maryland, and then on through California, where Ted Cruz just was, and Donald Trump leads by 7 points. So a lot of this is going to be a non-issue as the map unfolds.
Yeah, no, the map is favorable for Donald Trump moving forward for sure. But Margie, what about this? Does this or could this work in favor of Donald Trump, the populist message that the little guy's vote doesn't really count and I'm fighting for you?
No, he's talking about whether or not the system is rigged against him. He cares about himself. He's not talking about what this means for voters. He's just talking about what it means for him. I mean, this is why poll after poll shows that voters don't think that Trump has the right temperament to be president. Even Republicans feel that way. And look, I know that the Republican process is complicated. Some states are winner take all. Some states are winner take most. Some states are proportional. There's other rules within those different kinds of states. And so it's complicated, but it's not a secret. I mean, this is one place where I agree with Ted Cruz and Reince Priebus. I mean, it hasn't been a secret. It's been public. It certainly doesn't look very presidential to hear Trump talk about it this way.
Got it. Hey, let's real quick, some news we're hearing today. Paul Ryan's going to speak. From what we gather, will quell any rumors that he could be like the convention candidate. Boris, were you ever concerned that he might be, that someone might try and rise up at the 11th hour?
I'm not concerned. It's still an option. And, Paul Ryan also said that he wasn't going to be speaker, and here he is as a speaker. So, we'll see what happens. I sincerely hope for the good of my party. We talk about the establishment. I was on McCain in 08. I was a surrogate for Romney. I would probably say I'm part of some of that amorphous establishment. For the good of my party, I hope that we go to convention with Donald Trump having sewn up 1237. Now, listen, even John Kasich, who's considered to be one of the establishment nice candidates, said that the process is flawed. So to say that, Trump is just whining and simply someone who is complaining is not true. You're talking about real issues. As far as the temperament goes, we have 7 months until the election, and the Democrats have a huge slew of their own issues as far as their own candidates go. Hillary keeps losing contest after